It's been really bad between me and my mom. My mom has definitely not been able to let go of the idea of me moving in with Scott.
She's extremely depressed.
Give me like 20 minutes, I'll be right over there.
She cries all the time. She's upset all the time, almost like a breakup. And I feel like there's nothing I can do. That's when you know that a mother-daughter relationship is unhealthy.
You know, there's nothing worse than being with somebody and feeling like there's nothing that you can do to cheer them up. Honestly. You know, the thing is, there's this relationship that Sunnie has with her mother, Ava. It is so unhealthy to the extent that if they have a little misfalling out, instead of one of them being the bigger person to come and, you know, talk and try and resolve it, they both end up behaving as if they're depressed. And to make it worse, anybody else around them that loves them and is trying to make them feel better, they reject them. I can't imagine what it's like to be with somebody that is... Actually, no, I can, but yeah. I know that I always hated being around somebody that when you're trying to make them feel better, that they refuse. And it's wild to me because why am I your partner if I can't even make you feel better? In fact, why am I your partner if my presence doesn't make you feel better? I mean, listen, all I know is this. Sunnie's relationship with her mum, unhealthy, unhinged, unstable, and just flat out just not right. But hey, we'll continue. But for the meantime, please hit that subscribe button. I know there's many people here that come in, watch the videos, but don't necessarily hit that subscribe button. So please hit it and help us grow. But hey, let's continue.
When Sunnie and my mom disagree, they both get really depressed. They get upset. They don't eat. They don't get out of bed. They just sulk. And you're sick. I think you're depressed. I think you're in your feels because you and mom are fighting. They're all things that you asked for and you prayed for and you manifested for years.
So right now, sister's saying to her, listen, like, you've got things in your life right now that you prayed for, that you wanted, that you manifested, and those things are Scott. She wanted a man. She wanted a man that was going to love her. She wanted a man that she can live with. And she wanted a man that was hopefully also going to marry her. She's got that man. And instead of appreciating that man, she's pretty much spitting it back in his face because she's in her feels, as her sister says, about the fact that her and her mother aren't on the same page. This is what I call not appreciating the good things you have in life. Just because something else may not be going right, it doesn't mean you can't appreciate the things that are going well. It's really and truly, when you're not appreciating things that are going well, you're doing nothing but disrespecting them. And that's exactly what is going on here with Sunnie. But hey, we continue.
And I'm like so grateful for everything, but I fight with her or anything happens, I always think about, like, my mom will not always be in my life. Reason why I am so attached to her.
I'm not being funny, but we all know these things about our parents. But it doesn't mean that we have to attach to them to this extent. To an extent where it becomes unhealthy for ourselves and also becomes unhealthy for our relationships with our partners. And if they had kids, it'd be sad if this type of stuff even made her have a bad relationship with her mother too. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if she had kids, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but anyway, we continue.
I have to take those moments and be so grateful. I hate disappointing my mom, but I love this man so much. But I know it disappoints my mom that we're all about relationship without being married, but I get it. She has my best interest, and she doesn't want me to end up with some boy that's just... Clearly, if Scott was trying to do that, he would have been long gone.
And this is the thing, the fact that she's able to identify her mom's issues. If you can sit there and say, you know, my mom is pretty much in the wrong because she won't even appreciate the man that I got just because one proposed to me, is wild to me. The fact that she knows that her mom is in the wrong makes no sense to why she's even in her own feelings. She should be in a position where she's like, well, I know I'm making the right choice. And when mom's ready to come around and realize that I'm in the right and that she's in the wrong, it's like, where is the logic here? Imagine being right, but then making yourself feel like you're wrong. It's not in a case where her mum's making her feel like she's wrong. She feels like she's wrong when she knows that she's right. It's wild.
And so that's what I just wish that she would see.
Tell me how I got this cool.
To marry your daughter.
What? Are you serious?
I'm so serious.
Like your face and like you feel like you're just joking or something?
No, this is
For
not a
real?
joke. I'm super serious right now.
It's funny because we'll never know if Scott really did decide to want to marry. Well, obviously next episode he proposes, but based on the preview, it looks like as if he may not propose. But that's what is going on right now. But it's actually quite sad that the mother's only now happy just because he's saying that he's going to propose to her daughter. That's actually quite sad, to be honest with you, because why couldn't she have just appreciated him, enjoyed him this whole time? And Scott says that he's not gonna. He's saying that he's proposing because he realized that he does want to be with Sunnie. But if you ask me, he's proposing because of the pressure. I don't know how the pressure cannot be a factor.
My day now, if I'll die in a few days, I will die happy because she's gonna be in good hands. Or, you know.
If the mom knows that her daughter's gonna be in good hands, then why have you been trying to pressure Scott this whole time? Why have you been making Scott feel as if like he's not the right man for your daughter? Why have you been making daughter feel like as if she's not going to be living with somebody that is the right person for her? But now he wants to propose. She now knows he's going to be the right man. Make it make sense.
I just want to be happy and there for my daughter.
Yes, you want to be happy, not your daughter. You want to be happy.
Trust you. I believe in you, and I know you are a good man, and I know you're going to take good care of my daughter.
Isn't it crazy though to tell someone that I know you're a good man and I know you're going to take care of my daughter when this whole time you wasn't even being nice to him purely because he wouldn't propose? So now he wants to propose. Now all of a sudden it's all of these good things. That is crazy. Now, of course, Scott is all of these good things because Sunnie's sister did say that everybody loves Scott. Everybody likes Scott, but Scott's just an amazing guy and he's really, really good to Sunnie. And of course, that's why Sunnie's obviously with him because obviously he is an amazing guy. But the fact that the mum was purposely ignoring that this whole time purely because he wouldn't propose to her is crazy. But now she wants to say that he is a good guy just because he's going to propose. I mean, for me personally, I don't know if I'd want to stay with Sunnie because I don't know if I could be with someone where I'm only appreciated just because I'm going to marry you. I want to be appreciated before that. Like, if anything, if I'm going to propose to you, I want your family to make me feel as if like it's okay for me to propose. Do you see what I'm saying? Because if I'm in a situation where one of the family members is making me feel as if I'm some kind of villain, why would I want to marry into that family? Hell no. So if anything, sometimes people forget this. People have to be careful about the family that they marry into. And the way everyone was reacting, there's no way I would want to marry Sunnie and be married into that family. Are you crazy? And to be honest with you, I wouldn't even feel reassured if I then said, yeah, I'm going to propose. And then she says, oh, now you're going to propose. Now I actually like you. That wouldn't reassure me personally. I'd actually be scared. I'd be like, why? I want to know why. Why is it you didn't like me before, but now you like me because I'm going to propose? Make that make sense. That is weird. That is spooky. That is worrying. That is scary. But hey, I guess when it comes to their relationship, it is never as simple as a normal relationship. Everything is always strange. You know, it's never really clear cut, if you know what I mean. But either way though, the question is, moving on to next episode, will Scott follow through with proposing to Sunnie? I personally think that he shouldn't because I don't feel like his intentions are completely in the right place. I do believe he wants to marry her, but I feel like he should marry her at the time when the mum has now started to behave herself, which is probably never. But nonetheless though, you guys let me know what you're thinking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.